Hi, welcome to my channel. Here in this channel I'm going to talk about all things financial. A couple of months ago we all witnessed the collapse of some major US banks. You probably tuned into the ensuing news coverage trying to understand what is happening and how it will affect your everyday life. Have you noticed the financial jargon being thrown about by experts and Wall Street insiders? Did you feel even more confused listening to them? This language was a barrier for many people, leaving them without the tools necessary to fully comprehend the situation at hand. Yet, as with any challenge, there is an opportunity for growth and understanding. I'm convinced that by demystifying this financial jargon, you can better understand the world of finance in clear, accessible terms. Let me walk you through what I think you might need to know to have better understanding. And the first video, this video, is going to be about government securities. A government bond is a type of government security, and government securities are debt instruments. These debt instruments are issued to finance government expenditures, infrastructure projects, military spendings, and hundreds of other bills. We have all heard about the national debt and the national debt ceiling. That's what national debt is, the amount of borrowing government needs to issue in the form of these debt instruments, government securities, also known as Treasury securities. And the debt ceiling is the maximum amount to which the government debt can be issued. Treasury securities come in the form of Treasury bills, Treasury notes, and Treasury bonds. Let's take a look at these government or Treasury securities in more details. We'll start with Treasury bills. Treasury bills are issued by the U.S. Department of Treasury. Treasury bills are short-term Treasury securities. Treasury bills are issued with maturities ranging from 4 weeks to 52 weeks, in other words, up to a year. What is maturity? It's the date when the security matures and the government pays the debt back to the investor or financial institution, the bank. For example, the government issues a Treasury bill with 4 weeks maturity. That means the government will pay back the individual the owed amount when Treasury bills matures in 4 weeks. Treasury bills do not pay interest rates the way other government securities, Treasury notes and Treasury bonds do. They are sold at a discount. For example, a financial institution might pay $990 for $1,000 Treasury bill and then receive the full $1,000 face value when the bill matures. This way, the bank makes $10 on every $1,000 invested in Treasury bills. All financial institutions and public are bidding on the discount rate at a special auction, and the Treasury accepts the lowest discount bids. The next type of government security we are going to talk about is Treasury note. Treasury notes are medium-term government securities. Medium-term means Treasury notes have duration from 1 year up to 10 years. Treasury notes, unlike Treasury bills, pay interest rate as a percentage of the face value. This percentage is fixed. It is set by the auction just like the one for Treasury bills. But in the case of Treasury notes, the bids are submitted not for the discount, but for the interest rate, also known as coupon rate. Why the interest rates called coupon rates? I'll tell you at the end of this episode. The interest rates for Treasury notes are paid twice a year, every 6 months. Next Treasury securities we are going to talk about are Treasury bonds. Treasury bonds are long-term Treasury securities with maturities of over 10, 20 or 30 years. Just like Treasury notes, Treasury bonds pay interest rate every 6 months and have fixed coupon rate. The face value of the government bonds is also paid at maturity. The term coupon rate has historical origins dating back to when physical bond certificates were issued. These certificates used to have attached coupons that bondholder would clip and present for payment when interest was due. Although physical bond certificates are now largely obsolete and the most transactions are electronic, the term coupon rate is still around. It is still used for the fixed interest on bonds, including Treasury bonds. The coupon rate indicates the amount of interest the bondholder will receive each year, typically paid every 6 months. Treasury bond with a face value of $1,000 and a coupon rate of 4% will pay the bondholder $40 a year, or $20 every 6 months.